I never known him to be affiliated with anything like that. But like I say, man, it's so many of them undercover. You know, like I say, birds of a feather flock together.
When I was asking about hips bench pressing, you probably misheard what I said. It wasn't 405. He was claiming 485 8 times.
No, no, he wasn't lifting no 45, man. I mean, hey, 485 a lot of weight to be lifting. I think he was exaggerating on that part. Now
Yeah, he was better
you
than
talking about
that.
Correct.
yeah.
And I don't want y'all thinking I have anything against hips. I was surprised and proud that he came out and was talking about when he was raped, because a lot of people wouldn't even mention that.
Yeah, I give him that, man.
Yeah, man.
He's truthful. He was holding a lot of truth, man. But like certain parts of like about him picking up certain pounds and even the question of him fighting three dudes in a row and knocking them all out, it's kind of questionable. I kind of figured that maybe he did some kind of catch out move, like the guard was probably doing count, and he probably swung off on Mark. The guard broke it up and took him to lock up. Yeah, I figured something like that probably happened, but I don't know if he actually went and lined them all up one by one, and you know I don't think it was the way Hips painted it out to be.
Yeah, that would have been another question I would have asked if he seen that him beating up three people.
No, I never noticed. I never noticed him to be such a violent guy. Now, like I said, on part one, hips, he scored that weed up in there. Now he loved to smoke a little weed, and they had the little clique going, and that's about the main thing Hips would do. Don't he? We was scoring some weed up in there, and Hips had some boys too. They had, like you said, it was one big family.
Yeah, yeah. Now, when Hips was talking about beating on them three, he never acted violent or said anything violent. He was just saying that when Lamar wanted some of his booty, I think that's when the fight broke out. I
Now
thought.
he probably did. He probably did. Slap Mark. He probably did fire his ass up. Now, probably did.
Yeah, that's according to what Hips was telling me, and on some of the videos, he said that was the whole fallout between them. That Mark wanted his you know he wanted his behind,
Yeah,
and Hips wasn't going for that, and uh and that's when the scuffle began.
yeah. Now I can believe that.
I'm just curious. Do you see Lamarck in the comments at all yet?
No, I haven't
I
seen him.
haven't seen Mark. I haven't seen Mark all day. I was at work and I got on lunch break and I was going through. I haven't seen him putting nothing up, man. I just knew him and Dante were gonna put something up today.
Yeah,
Be-
no, he's lurking he's lurking in the shadows, man. You know how you said that
Yeah.
those Alabama he's lurking? He's lurking. He's out there.
yeah, because
Hey, he it's like he tree jumping.
Yeah, he's out there, man. He's lurking.
He's a tree jumper.
Yeah, when you least expect, he's gonna pop out on you.
yeah, I was hoping he would get on here because I wanted to ask him if they pulled a okey doke on him, because he said that the documentary wasn't about that, and then it churned into that. Well, if he defamed your character, however they put that, you'd be able to sue him. So why ain't you suing him? And if you ain't got the money, your your
Your
boss,
manager.
yeah, your manager, supposedly rich, has all these properties all over the world, and with his big gold fake chains and everything and whatnot.
Oh yeah, man, because you can't really sue. You gotta have some kind of like some kind of merit. Jonathan Schwartz he called Mark all those names because Jonathan seen documentation somewhere down the line. He's seen documentation to be able to back that playback. He's not just gonna get on basically national TV, call somebody out their name, and be held liable. Because Mark, as any way you want to see him, he was coming on YouTube and he was becoming a character, an image, content creator. So if somebody's out there calling you a certain thing and you're not that, like for my example, that guy went on his platform calling me a grape is this, a grape is this. grape is that? But there's no conviction, there's no probation, there's no lesser of a sin, there's nothing of that nature. So you can't really be calling these people these kinds of names and don't expect no repercussions.
Exactly.
So Jonathan Schwartz is a professional, a father, educated. His background is criminal background, so he did his due diligence. He's not just going to go in there and call a mice a duck. He's going to call it duck for what it is. A duck is a duck, and Mark's a rapist. He called them a serial. I mean, he said it. He gave him a life. He gave his victims lifetime health care. We don't know what that is, but limestone was rampant for that condition. And you heard what Youngblood said, that they were doing boys through the fence. A chain link fence was no barrier for that deviancy to go on. And what's the possibility of somebody, one of those victims, Mark could have probably been clean, but the victims could have probably been positive. Who knows?
And I agree with you there about Jonathan Schwartz. I ain't trying to say anything bad towards him. I believe him 100%. I believe he did everything right. All the paperwork was signed, so he can't get no trouble whatsoever. And my last question for now is, was a Snicker bars a big thing in prison? Somebody was mentioning about Snicker bars.
Oh yeah, them now they used to have them boys out of HIV. They the ones that had produced that type of activity, and the ones that was on the G yard, they started doing the same thing. And what that means, that they was sticking sneaker balls in these boys' ass, and they was actually eating the sneaker ball out the boy's ass.
That's a
That's
fact.
crazy.
Yeah,
Well,
cause see, HIV unit, this how it goes. When you leave the county jail, you go down to what's called Kirby. Kirby Correction Facility. It's like an intake. This where you go up, where you go and you get processed. They gonna class you up. They gonna compare you. They gonna experiment with you. Then they gonna make their analysis. Now, by saying that, they gonna give you what's called a variety of tests. And these tests consist of, for health purposes, to see if you HIV positive, you have Hep C, gonorrhea, trichomoniasis, whatever it is, they do like a blood test on you. And this blood test, once they do the blood test, they send you to what they call a quarantine dorm. And that quarantine dorm is where you stay at until your results come back. Now, when your results come back, this going to classify where you going. Now, if you come back and you is HIV positive, you automatically know you're going to limestone. Now, if you're not HIV positive, they're gonna send you through a series of what they call classification. This was they're gonna class the case up and see you violent, non-violent, whatever. They're gonna compare it, and this way you get your discharge papers at, sending you on your way to what prison you going to, whether it's a level 4, level 5, or whatever. And Limestone was a particular prison. It didn't just only house HIV unit, it housed regular population as well. But Limestone had a certain part that was separated from population. So in order to see these guys that was in HIV unit, you had to either sneak down toward that way, or you had to do like Morgan did, hide out in the gymnasium until they come in there.
I got a question.
Oh, sorry.
I'm gonna get off the live now to let everybody else speak. I may jump on later. Thank you, Youngblood, and thank you, Noel.
All right, have a good one, Larry.
You too.
Who was that? Was that you, Marcus Houston?
Yeah, that's me. I just had a question. How you doing, Noel?
Pretty good, Mark. How you doing, man?
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you, man.
All right, what's up, chat? First off, let me just say this, Noel. Salute to you, man, for like keeping the pressure on this motherfucker's neck and what you doing, man. Shout out to you, man.
Yeah, thank you, man. I mean, we gotta expose these guys, man, because we don't want them ruining a single mom's, a single woman's life. He's already in bed with his lovers. Let him stay in there.
Absolutely. And here's the thing about it. Like, I'm in Indianapolis, right? And I got a brother. I don't know if y'all know about this. It's a little prison down here called Pendleton. And I got a brother that's doing a murder charge, man. He's serving like 95 years. I don't want to get into the details of that kind of bullshit, man. But he tells me about these punks and shit like that. So I'm glad that you keeping your foot on these necks and all that. Only thing I want to say before I get up out of here, that y'all handle your business is as far as Youngblood goes, don't you think that's kind of funny that all of a sudden Lamork shut down his account? Or as you said, Noel, Soulless Web?
Yeah. It's the account. The account's still there, man, because Dante still manages all those accounts. All he did was he deleted the videos, but he can upload them once he thinks the smoke gets cleared, or he thinks he's going to be able to copyright strike me some way or another in the future. He's just lurking in the dark right now, so I got to be careful on what I post as far as his image. But like that image that I be posting, it's from the documentary. It's public knowledge, and plus Peter Riley said I could use his image or work. He hasn't
No,
told me
Peter
that.
Riley is the guy who like helped make it or what?
No, he's the one that financed it.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
He's the one that financed it.
Okay.
So he has some kind of say. Jonathan Schwartz is the one that produced it and directed, but Peter Riley is the one that financed it with the money. I think he said he gave him like $2,500 and plus whatever the grants that they got from all these I think these resources. I think where's it from? The PRA, that Elimination Act. All these they were getting grants from them.
Yeah.
So
one more thing. Noel. I'm gonna cut you off. It's a little slow where I'm at with my Wi-Fi. No, what I was gonna say was so like at the end of the day, man, can we get him on this live though? Why does he keep running scared though, bro? I'm supportive of the channel. I just want to, if you guys pay attention to the comments, I've been there bombing on his ass too. I support you, Noel. Why ain't he saying nothing?
I don't know, man. He's running and ducking, man. He's running. I think he's going over to Facebook, because I read messages saying that he wants Youngblood to go over there on Messenger, but all they want you to do on Messenger is
that's what he told me. Yeah, that's what he told me. Is I went over there. If you check the comments, I went over there and said it. Like, you need to respond to this man. And like for some reason, he was like everybody had joined against him, and they shut down his channel. I'm like, it doesn't work that way, does it?
It's still there with the subscribers with the same. I think it's called five-star general Big Mark, but they don't have the Mark content.
Yeah, but that's some zombie shit though, bro.
Yeah. He's still the channel's still there. So all he has to do is delete those zombie videos and upload his videos up again.
Okay.
So he's just lurking in the dark. He's just lurking. That's what I mean. He's just lurking.
Look, listen to y'all be like laughing. It's so ridiculous. He said, there's some zombie shit he's got going on. Like, what the fuck is that? It's just funny to me. Like, Noel, hear me out. It's just funny to me because like all of a sudden when you got I put this in the comments too, you got striked and all that, and Mark was fine. I think Dante at one point came to your comments. I think he was talking shit, right or wrong. He was like, this punk's gonna get his channel shut down. Then Youngblood, switch to you, Youngblood, if you can hear me.
Yeah, I hear you.
He comes in here all of a sudden. Now everybody's quiet. I still have a responsibility. Yo, yes. That's all I'm saying. This is funny to me.
Yeah, see what happened is Dante went out and found this guy named Bandit the cook.
Yeah.
And I guess he didn't put Mark in the loop that he had Bandit the cook come on there, and they didn't say that. And we asked the 5-star booty bandit Mark to come on here and ask some questions, or either just give some rebuttal about what's being said about it. And I actually told him, I said, now you come over here and ask any question, and we're going to talk about limestone. Well, I know you was a booty bandit. You know you was a booty boy. You know that now he was, they say he was a hell of a pitcher, but he was a hell of a catcher also.
Young Blood, you was
So
at
he knows
limestone
that.
with him
Oh yeah, that limestone with him.
when you were there.
Oh man, from 96 to about 2010.
Okay, well, you there when I came through there too. I was up through there like 2006, but I was at Eastland
Okay,
with I was at Eastland with my
okay,
man, like 01, 02. Man,
okay.
that man was real deal homosexual, man. You know, goddamn,
Well, thank you, bro. I'm
I'm
glad somebody come out and say something. I'm
man, I'm
glad
one of
somebody besides Benny Cook.
man, I'm one of the ones. I'm one of the ones from Birmingham on the blood tip, man. And we didn't, we
Okay,
didn't,
then.
we, we,
Okay,
we didn't, we didn't fuck with that man, dog. He
okay,
keep
okay, okay. Check this out. You know, say it.
was one pair.
There you go, dog. There
Yeah,
you go.
yeah.
So you know what's happening then. You know
That's
what's
my
happening.
dog. Yeah, saying my
You know
dog.
what's happening. So
What
see
you do?
that when them blood step down on Mark ass, they know he know what he needed to do. That's
Yeah,
why he got the hell up out of limestone.
ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt.
Them bloods,
Yeah,
them bloods weren't playing that shit with it. Them bloods
yeah,
weren't playing that shit with freaky tail.
yeah. I'm no freak. Ain't no freak. When he keep on running TC name, you know what I'm saying, in the dirt. TC was my dog, man. TC been dead. And that's the reason why he keep bringing TC name up, man.
I
Cause
didn't know TC was dead.
yeah, TC dead, man.
What?
That's the reason why he keep bringing TC name into the picture, man. Cause he
When
know TC
when
dead and
when
gone.
when TC died?
TC had to die around 07, 08. I came home in 08 and he had died right,
No,
I think right
I
after I
didn't know
came
that,
home.
man.
Yeah, yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah.
So so you was there when they started changing the dormitories over from numbers to alphabets.
Now when I was there, when I left, they were still
You know
numbers.
that? Okay. Well, see now you know where uh 10 dorm is like what they call J dorm.
Okay,
You know
okay,
how they
okay.
went. You know how they went around like 10, 11, 12, and
Yeah,
14 dorm.
yeah. I stayed in 14 though.
All them dormitories is now alphabet like J, K, L, and M.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah. So the Bloods didn't fuck with Mark then.
At all. We
That's
didn't
what I'm
fuck with
talking
him in
about.
Eastland. We didn't fuck with him in Eastland. And people keep
Oh,
asking like why we didn't violate him. Man, he had been
uh
kicked out the car. He had been kicked out the car already. Nobody hitting him. Wasn't nobody hitting him up with no handshake. He couldn't get nothing out
That's
of no
what I'm
blood
talking
boxes or nothing like that.
about.
And young blood, I see it's a question up here asking do they know the elite blood from the DOC or any white bloods? Man, hey, I'm
Ain't
gonna
no,
keep it funky. Ain't no white bloods, man. Not in Birmingham,
that's
not
what
in
I'm talking
Alabama.
about, man.
I didn't think it
Hey,
was. There's no white bloods. I didn't think it
Ain't no
was.
white bloods in Alabama,
Not in
man.
I
Alabama.
didn't think it
Not in
was.
Alabama. Not in Alabama.
In the city I'm
Wow.
from,
That's what I
okay,
know. What I
well,
said.
okay.
That's what I said. I said, now
Yeah, because
what
I'm in
city he from?
Indianapolis, man. Yeah.
I told you, we'll get
Yeah,
somebody on
man.
this show to bust
Ain't
up
no
that shit.
Yeah, no wonder he's hiding,
yeah,
man. No wonder he's
one
That's
no white
what
bloods
I'm
in the system, man. Yeah, they only thing they were doing, man, they wanted to hit that boy in their backside, and they
Hey,
played the
that's what I'm talking
protection
about.
game. They played the protection game, told him he was a blood, but they ain't let no real ones know that they had tried to bring him into the fold because they know that would have
That's what
been
I'm talking
X'd
about.
out off the jump.
Off the top, 100.
Yeah, he want to bring Klondike Bear name up. Bear
Man,
them
Klondike.
went for that.
Man, look here. He was on the documentary talking about he learned it from Klondike Bear and this and that. Man, come on, man. You know, Klondike dead too. Klondike, he died at Hamilton.
okay. I think he put himself on mute for a
Oh,
little bit.
okay. Oh, okay. But yeah, we got well.
Go ahead.
Noel.
Yeah, what's going on, young
See,
blood?
see, see, see. That's why they went into hide See, Dante probably got bit at his house.